What's up, Mascoutah?
We're back this week with another Tribe Talk featuring some Mascoutah landmarks.
I'm Nolan Ranji.
And I'm Heidi Ingelagi.
And today we're going to start this show off with a couple of great segments from Arian and Ella.
Imagine the sun beating down on the soccer field on a sizzling day in Illinois. On the bench, players moan with muscle cramps. Some groan that they feel dizzy and weak. Have you ever felt this way being in the heat? This week I'll talk to you about whether sports drinks are worth the hype. In 1965, the University of Florida's coach was worried about the state of his team, as after a tough game, a lot of his players lost weight and had trouble urinating. With the extreme summer heat and excessive exercise, the players were sweating so much that they didn't have enough fluids left in their bodies. The scientists noted that the college's athletes' blood sugar and electrolyte levels were low. Way back in the 1960s, not much was known about the importance of hydration. In fact, many strict coaches discouraged their players from drinking too much water. Dr. Cade's team decided to make a drink that would replace the chemicals the athletes were losing faster than their bodies could replace them. This is where he came up with the sports drink, and the prominence of electrolytes became known. The University of Florida Gators team started drinking it and went on a major winning streak. Word of the Gator coach's aid spread to other college coaches, and in 1969, it made its way to the NFL. It became the official sports drink of the National Football League in 1983. Since electrolytes are so amazing, shouldn't we be drowning in them nonstop? Nope. It is a balancing act. Having an extra high level of electrolytes can also cause serious health problems. From this story, it can seem like a sports drink is a magical elixir that wins games and instantly makes us healthy. But the fact of the matter is, most of us are not professional endurance athletes training in extreme heat. Most people, even those who play sports, do not usually have electrolyte imbalances or need lots of extra carbohydrates. The main ingredients in sports drinks are water, sugar, and salt. Most modern diets, especially in the United States, are already way too high in sugar and salt. So stick to water for now, but if you ever feel dizzy and weak and have been in the sun for too long, don't be afraid to take a sip out of a sports drink.
You're right, the year sound was great at the beginning. The kids were so good. They're wearing their
All the time.
IDs, good dress code, barely saw any midriffs. They were not wandering the hallways.
Always in class.
Things are getting worse.
They are.
I just don't know what to do.
Well, we need to get them under control. And now.
Hall cop.
Yes. Absolutely.
I'll get to work.
There she is.
Oh my gosh, that was so
Oh my gosh.
stupid.
What the
Can't
What?
believe they
What
did that.
What were you about to say?
Who are you?
I'm hallway cop. Get to class.
Oh my god!
Guidelines are
Okay, I won't tune in.
Hey, dog, you think I can go get a drink of water?
Sure, go for it.
All right, bet. Got him. Hey, dog, can I use the restroom?
Sure, take a pass. It's over there.
All right. You so cap.
Where are you guys going?
Use the bathroom?
You
Yeah.
guys passed it 2 hallways ago.
The other one was full. Yeah, and I had to go to another one. That one was full too. I was looking at the lost and
I don't want to hear it. Get to class.
Thanks, hallway cop, for keeping our hallways safe.
Lovely weather we're having today.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Now, let's move it on to Lila, followed by Gavin and then Josh.
I like Miss Cooley because she hit the gritty.
I like Mrs. Cooley because she cares about the students and she always tries to make school fun. I like Mr. Seibert because he always checks up on his students and wants to make sure they're always okay.
I love our assistant principals here at Mascoutah High School. They work well together. They make a great team. They do everything they can for the students and the staff. And sometimes they can be pretty funny and play jokes on you. So we have the best assistant principals here at Mascoutah High School.
I like Mr. Seibert because he's a very nice guy.
I like Mr. Seibert because he's really funny and he talks to me in the hallways.
I want to thank Mr. Cyber because he's an outstanding administrator. He always helps me out whenever I'm in need.
So to all the assistant principals, thank you for making everything so much fun and for always taking the time to listen to anyone who needs to talk to you, whether it's teachers or students. We really appreciate everything you do here at MHS. Thank you.
Shout out to our assistant principals, Mrs. Cooley, Mr. Battis, and Mr. Seibert, the absolute best.
We really appreciate Battis because he encourages us, all of our athletes, he motivates us, so it makes a big difference.
I'd like to say a shout out to Michelle Cooley, one of my favorite assistant principals. She has always been there, a great supporter of our program and of the teachers. I think she does an incredible job communicating with students and faculty. So I just want to say thanks to Michelle.
The best assistant principal here is Mr. Seibert because of his Mr. Clean Head.
Mascoutah is filled with many opportunities for small business owners. Our town is full of diverse shops and restaurants. Today I'll show you one of my favorites, St. Louis Coffee World. St. Louis Coffee World checks and exceeds all my boxes when trying new coffee shops. Not only do they have great self-roasted coffee, they have boba tea and they pull in some of my favorite treats from around the area. Their donuts are from Berkman's Bakery, and they have white cottage ice cream and cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory that is to die for. All of this is right down the street. Their expansive menu includes something for everyone. Whether you have a sweet tooth or are in the mood for something light, they have you covered. And if you enjoy them as much as I do, they sell some of their teas and coffee beans in-house. So, if you've tried them before, make sure to come back. They are constantly improving and adding new selections to their menu. If you haven't tried them, what are you waiting for? Support local, Mascoutah.
Today at the Arcade Research Facility, we tested the B12 distortion machine. But ever since, people have been going missing. We found footage that explains where those missing people could have gone off to. And the results are staggering.
Hello?
Thanks, Josh, for that amazing preview.
This week's sports sponsor is FCA.
FCA is a club focused on Christian athletes in Mascoutah.
If you're interested in playing games, having great food, and having an amazing experience, join FCA.
To join FCA, contact Mrs. Stepp or Mr. Hilgendorf for the classroom code.
Now let's head to this week's sports segment.
Welcome back to your weekly sports report. This week you'll be getting a bit of a different segment. Since we missed last week due to spring break, you'll be getting a bit of a recap of the past 2 weeks.
Today we're going to be talking about baseball, track, and a little bit of wrestling. On April 3rd, Austin Musso had 6 no-hit innings, 8 strikeouts, first runner reached base in the bottom of the 6th. Fastball held at 87 miles per hour pounded the corners, spun a 71 mile per hour curveball for strikes, and turned to a more firm lateral slider at 77 miles per hour for whiffs.
On March 30th, the Indians won 9-3 on the road at Collinsville. A 7-run 4th inning was the difference. Moore picks up the win with 5 scoreless innings of relief. Headley had a 3 RBI. Bojack went 2 for 3 on RBIs and hit a double. Rotman was 2 for 3. Reineck and Beer both added an RBI double each. This improved to 6 wins and 1 loss.
On April 4th, Robert Williams is the pole vault champ at the Edwardsville Invite with a freshman school record of 12 feet.
Annie Beck takes the gold and sets a new school record in the triple jump at the Triad Girls Invitational with a jump of 34 feet and 7.5 inches. On April 4th, Mascoutah takes the 4x200 with a time of 1:33.34. Well, there's your sports recap for the past 2 weeks. Congratulations to the track team on their achievements, and let's continue a great season with the baseball team.
How's it going, M-Town? In honor of Easter being this past weekend, I figured it'd be fitting to have some students and Tribe Talk cast try out the Boozled challenge.
Hello, my name is Max Cole. I'm a freshman.
My name is Caitlin Cook. I'm a sophomore. Strawberry banana smoothie or dead fish?
Reagan Masterson. I'm Shelby Simmons. We're both seniors. So it's pomegranate or old bandage.
Wait, did you not have you had it too? I'm gonna tell you how to It's so good. I don't want to swallow it.
I want to get dead fish. I want this one. I'm scared. Do we just ready? 3, 2. That one's worse than I expected it to be.
What was it?
Is that it?
Banana. Strawberry banana smoothie or dead fish.
A dead fish?
It's this one. Like where? Okay. Ready?
Yo.
Strawberry banana. This one's really good.
I got strawberry banana. I think.
I think pear or booger.
Well, that's good either way.
Booger, that was so gross. It was so bad. It's like spicy.
Why are you spitting it out?
Why?
Hope you have a good weekend, M-Town. Now let's send it back to Nolan and Heidi.
Thanks, Noah, for such an amazing segment. I feel bad for those students.
Before we head out, we got a couple quick announcements for you guys. This upcoming Tuesday, Buff Puff sign-up sheets are due. Make sure you guys turn those in to Mrs. Etter's room 241.
As you guys know, prom is approaching quickly. It'll be Saturday, May 13th, and doors will open at 6. Tickets are $50. This includes your dinner. Checks can be made out to MHS. There's 10 people per table, and you must have the IDs for the people you are buying tickets for.
That's all we got for you guys this week.
I hope everybody has a safe and amazing weekend.
Remember to stay safe
and stay classy, Mascoutah.